coming to the Upkeep for Monday, May 16th, 2022.
That's right, it's all of the magic news you need in 10 minutes or less.
And we have a lot of news to get across to you, so everybody buckle up. We just learned a whole bunch about upcoming Magic sets.
Yeah, this happened on Weekly MTG last Thursday. They gave us info about Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate coming June 10th, Double Masters coming July 8th, Warhammer 40k arriving August 12th, and Dominaria United, which will be here September 9th.
Wow, that's a lot of information.
Exactly. And do you know what, Maria? We've got even more info on each of those.
All right, so we're going to kick things off with Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. Previews for this actually start tomorrow.
So this is the set that has flavor of Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, plus the kind of feel of 2020's Commander Legends of a draftable Commander set.
Very exciting, because that was really fun.
Yeah, it's going to be available in set, draft, and collector boosters, and there's going to be a pre-release just like a normal set.
Awesome.
Yeah, draft boosters are going to have 20 cards, just like Commander Legends, plus one guaranteed foil, and it's going to have the very cool rulebook alt art style once again.
Yeah, that was my favorite personal alt art style that I think we've seen in a while. There's also going to be 4 Commander decks, of course, that go along with this release. You get a free pack with these, just like the SNC Commander decks. First is Party Time, which is going to be white-black.
Mind Flayers, which is blue-black.
And the Flayers is spelled like Flayars.
Oh yeah, Flayars.
So I feel like there's a pirate sub-theme going on here.
Interesting.
That's just my guess.
Yeah. Draconic Descent, which is blue-red.
And Exit from Exile, which is red-green.
So to find out where those previews are going to be, you can check Daily MTG, and you can look for our preview card on the 25th of this month.
All right, let's go. And don't forget, this set is actually going to be available to play on Arena as part of Alchemy Horizons Baldur's Gate, which is going to be released on July 7th, injecting 250 cards into Alchemy and Historic on Arena.
We've already seen a few previews, like an allied land cycle, like Sea of Clouds here, which enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents.
And then we got a really cool look at a new legendary creature.
Oh yeah, Zevlor Elturel Exile, 1 blue-black-red for a legendary creature tiefling warrior. He's a 4/2 with haste and also has 2 in tap. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a single opponent or a single permanent an opponent controls this turn, for each other opponent, choose that player or a permanent they control, copy that spell, and the copy targets the chosen player or permanent.
Wow, that's rude.
That's a lot of text to do something that is quite mean.
Quite mean.
Quite mean.
Coming up next, let's talk to you about Double Masters. Double Masters.
Yes, this one is going to have the return of lots of fan favorites and powerful cards for Commander in Eternal formats. Cards like Kozilek, Butcher of Truth, Liliana the Last Hope, and Ren and 6. There will, of course, be 2 rares or mythic rares and 2 foils in every pack, and this includes the return of etched foils.
Nice.
WPN Premium stores can host a pre-release event starting July 1st, and then all WPN stores beginning on July 8th.
Warhammer 40k is coming up, and I know there's a lot of huge Warhammer fans, so let's take a first look at this set here. This set is a collaboration aims to stay as authentic to Warhammer 40,000 factions and strategies as possible, so they're really trying to go hard on the flavor here with this stuff.
Yeah, and we see that in the 4 Commander decks, and these will be coming out as Commander decks and also as Collector Edition Commander decks that are fully foiled and include something brand new called Surge Foils.
What is that?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows, but there's Tyrannid Swarm, which is green, blue, red. Forces of the Imperium, which is white, blue, black. Necron Dynasties, which is just mono black. And the Ruinous Powers, which is blue, black, red.
There's also going to be 3 secret layers associated with this release. Orcs, Age of Sigmar, and Blood Bowl.
Blood Bowl. Really intriguing name, man.
Now that's a sporting event I would watch.
You also get the promo card Fabricate for going to your local game store on launch day.
And I just wanted to point out this card, which already has been previewed from the set, Blood for the Blood God.
Yes, I just like that it always must have the exclamation point at the end of it.
It's got to. It's Blood for the Blood God.
Exclamation point.
It costs 8 black, red.
Wow.
For an instant at rare. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each creature that died this turn. Flavorful. Discard your hand, then draw 8 cards. Blood for the Blood God deals 8 damage to each opponent. Exile Blood for the Blood God, and the flavor text,
exclamation point,
of course, is Skulls for the Skull Throne.
Next up is Dominaria United. This set release coincides with Magic's 30th anniversary celebration as we return to the first ever plane of Magic and meet some familiar faces.
I'm so excited to return to Dominaria. I love Dominaria.
Me too.
This return kicks off an epic story arc that's going to be across 4 Magic sets, where the quote fate of Dominaria and the multiverse is set to unravel.
Spooky.
Very spooky.
Beginning with this set, each standard release is also going to include themed jumpstart packs, replacing the themed boosters, so you can mix and match and have some fun playing with those jumpstart packs.
And if you want to get this on your calendar super early, the pre-release for Dominaria United kicks off on September 2nd.
Wow.
I know, we were already previewing stuff happening in September.
Love Your LGS promotion is returning starting July 1st while supplies last at WPN stores around the world. Purchases of Magic product at $50 or more will get you a foil promo version of Sol Ring in a retro frame.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's very cute. Store championships are also returning, everybody, which these are such a cool event. These are scheduled to run this July 9th through 17th, so check with your local store to see if they're doing it. You get your local bragging rights of being your store champion, of course, very important. They can be run as draft, sealed, standard, modern, or pioneer formats.
Wow.
And there's some really cool promo cards that are associated with this.
Yeah, you get the participation trophy of a really cool flame slash.
Nice.
Or for being in the top 8, you get a gorgeous Archmage's Charm.
And if you win the whole thing, you get a full art Dark Confidant.
It's really cool.
Which this card is awesome.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And we don't get that many full art cards.
Yeah, no text on this bad boy, so you better remember what it does.
And in the announcements
Yes.
vein that Wizards loves to have, we also know that on August 18th, we're going to be able to get ready for way more information with Wizards Presents, where they'll tell us more about Dominaria United, the Brothers War, which are the 2 sets that we know, but also sets codenamed Lacrosse, Marathon Epilogue, Netball, and Off-Roading.
Marathon Epilogue, it comes so close after
I know.
Marathon. I'm very curious about that.
Ooh.
Now we have a BNR update for you.
Oh my
Banded restricted
goodness.
announcement.
Winota and Tybalt's Trickery are both banned in Explorer.
Why?
So these ones are interesting because they say since this is the first Explorer ban since the format's launch, they want to reaffirm the intention that cards banned specifically in Explorer will become playable again as they realign the ban list to match Pioneer.
Interesting.
So one of Explorer's goals is fidelity to the Pioneer experience. So as the card pool available to Explorer becomes more like the card pool available for Pioneer, they expect that they will be potentially readjusting both of these bans as soon as Dominaria United potentially.
Sure. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And finally, we've got some stuff for you to do this weekend. It's the new Kapena Championship.
Wow. So this is happening Friday and Saturday starting at 9 a.m. Pacific with a cut to top 8 on Sunday, all happening over at twitch.tv/magic.
So this is going to be the standard and historic formats. Plus, there are a whopping 19 seats to give away to the World Championship this year.
Woo! So there's going to be the top 6.
Yep.
Just from this tournament. Then there's the 5 top players in each league with World Championship qualifying points, and then the 8 top challengers in those World Championship qualifying points races.
Yeah, so this is a huge tournament this weekend.
Yeah.
Not only, of course, for Streets of New Kapena Championship, but for the World Championship, and so many people going to this 32-player tournament.
Yeah. It's We're going to settle a huge part of the field this weekend.
Yeah.
So tune in. It's sure to be a great time.
Yeah, we would love to see you there again over at twitch.tv/magic. Well, that is all the news we have for you here on the Upkeep, and it was a lot of it. Check out our full-length show, Good Luck High Five, anywhere that you get your podcasts. We're going to talk more about all of this stuff, surely, on that show this week, and you can support us. We would love to have you support us. Become a member of our family over at patreon.com/GLHF Magic.